is great. We are managing. We are fine.
The cost of living situation in the Ashanti region, what does it look like?
Well, Johnny, it is not as different as what you are experiencing in Accra and anywhere in the country. For now, the average Ghanaian will tell you that they do not need to get a degree in economics to know where the economy is going through. You will feel it when you commute to and from work, and also when you go to the marketplaces to buy food stuff. So, Kumasi used to be one of the cities where cost of living was a bit low, but now the situation is different. It's very, very high, and almost everybody is complaining, especially when people will tell you that what they are receiving as salary now, compare it to previous years, is kind of half what they are getting. So let's say if you are getting 2,000 last year, what you can use it for this year, you will not be able to use it for. You need double of it, and yet we are not seeing increase in salaries, and everything is kind of going up. Hikes in fuel prices affecting building materials, foodstuffs, and everything. So people are a bit confused. They are just working. They are just hoping that there will be some sort of magic for them to be able to survive. Now I've seen people who try to plan their meal for the day. People who are taking 3 square meals a day now have to reduce it to 2. There are others who have even reduced it to 1. So they don't take breakfast. They wait around 11, 12, and they'll take 1 heavy meal that will cater for breakfast, lunch, and supper. So the cost of living, I would say, is also very, very high here in the Ashanti region.
Interesting. So, well, Ibrahim, hold on for me. Let's hear from the people on the streets what exactly they had to say about their cost of living.
So, general prices of some essential goods and services have increased in the country, raising the cost of living. Talk about hikes in petroleum prices, building materials, and foodstuffs. Here at Eputoja Market, some traders have been lamenting the high cost of living in the country.
Almost by no matunian until farm so ya took a sienum and so I'm betting me who be my petrol no a bath for my bemany amount so boy a day abba from Kakra my yesterday Ghana buying because ye knew how news when you want to say oh who ya mobile no favor ya Kakra.
I'm Sikano. I call from is a meme cotta ne boy a day. Also be better so and also so on the boy they want to about one or more. It's you back on our trip and I'm back now because of Busa no a boy and a day. Things I said I had day part when we have one more money among coffee.
Nema boy the Jamaica beton si anso ba na yesu. Isi etoni anso de coffee amoso beton se ne board. Ti ne man de se nema boy de ntino. Sa ban betia ye hu bibi amaye. Yesre na da ro monye hu bibi maye.
Ye said ye emunye and normal munya money a chili papa. Who quack so crowd about a lot of Baba Norman Tazi crowd wunya be. Yahuchi Wagana sa. Ubeko baby can Fanoma, car cross bedroom formula, petrol boarding, and so bad never to a crown on my crown. Eltina should be near who said a Biasa by as I said, we are more than a papa, and yes, I know is it. Yani the papa and by as I said, what chili papa.
Also, they're complaining essentially about the prices of commodities on the market. They say that, well, fuel prices have also gone up, which affects the prices essentially. And they also are raising concerns about the fact that you do know that the Ashanti region is a stronghold of the New Patriotic Party, and usually electoral results from that area would have to be waited upon so that the declaration is made. Now, they say they are the same people who voted for Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, so they are entreating him to be very cautious, whatever that means. but obviously people are not too excited about their present living conditions. Ibrahim, these are people you spoke to in the markets. I'm sure you spoke to some more other people. Was that a general mood, or there were some positives?
Well, generally, people are highly, highly disappointed because they feel that the promises made them by the government is not being fulfilled. Talk about hiking fuel prices. Fine, we know that. But for some people too, they do not blame the high cost of living only on the hikes in fuel prices, but they are looking at manufacturing of products. We know in an economy where we import almost everything in the country, from refined petroleum products to toothpicks to even toilet roll. Definitely, when the cedi gets weaker, then it means that everything is going to go up. And the no government has promised them that we will industrialize the system. We will make sure that most of the things the service goods and services we need, we will be able to manufacture some of them. So these are the steps they expect government to take to make sure that we will be able to at least start manufacturing one or two things here that we will be using on our own, so that in any case, in an event the cedi gets weaker, we will be able to rely on the things we are manufacturing. But if you are in an economy where everything, almost everything is being imported, then definitely we will suffer when it comes to these issues. So generally, people are highly, highly disappointed. Definitely you will get one or two people who will blame it on the COVID and also the Russia and Ukraine war. And for that matter, they are also expecting Ghanaians to exercise patience and give government enough time. But majority of the people you speak to on the street, some wouldn't want to be on camera because they are known faces. But when you speak to them one-on-one, they will tell you that, my friend, cost of living is very, very high, and it is by intervention of God that people are even surviving. So it is not different from, like I said, what we are experiencing in Accra and other cities.
Ibrahim, I thank you very much indeed. But before you go quickly, I know that food usually is not too expensive in the Ashanti region. I've had occasion to come around the Akoma FM area. We've had fufu and all of that at relatively cheaper prices. Has anything changed?
Well, Johnny, comparing it to Accra, well, for now, I can say if we compare food prices to Accra, Kumasi is a bit cheaper, but it's also going up. Places where you'll be able to buy food with 10 Ghana cedis, get everything, meat, everything. Now you have to get at least 15 cedis on you to be able to get those.
Well, Ibrahim's line is...
Now, initially we have places for food, 2 cedis, 5 cedis, start with 10 cedis. So it's going up everywhere. So food items or cost of food is also not that easy here in Kumasi. Everything is going up, food prices. So they also have no option than to increase the prices of their food.